My girlfriend is here. She was on pet cam, but I just took down pet cam because it's called pet cam and not girlfriend cam. So yes, she's also eating and playing Fortnite. So I'm gonna leave her alone. Let's see. Oh, I also need to center the window here. I was not prepared today because we got home late last night. It was late. I took my girlfriend to a basketball game for her Christmas present. She is a big Golden State Warriors fan.
And we went to the great city of...
We went to the glorious city of Milwaukee for the game because they already played in Chicago. So I was like, well, I can't take her to see him in Chicago, but they're playing in Milwaukee, so let's go to Milwaukee. So we drove up to Milwaukee after work last night, went to the game, had a good time. Warriors won, so she was happy about that. And then we drove back to Chicago from Milwaukee and got home at 1 in the morning. So I slept in, which is why we're starting a bit late, because I slept in and then got up and went and got breakfast. And we're here now. So yay, happy Saturday. How is everyone's weekends doing so far? I'm having a pretty darn good weekend myself. So yay and stuff. Let's see. I just need to like adjust the window size here a little more. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I'm just adjusting some settings here on OBS on my end to get us started here because I am not organized this morning. Let me say hello to everyone. Thank you for those of you who were in chat before we started stream. And we were just like having a good time. And thank you for being patient with me. So let me scroll back and say hello to everyone who is here, who has said hi in chat. Hello, Heterosapiens. Super early, but was in hiding. Plot twist, you say. Well. Hello, God of Truth. Happy Saturday to you. Hello, Ravenwing X. Hi, SNES Controller. Kayla Circuit. Hello. Sorry. Hi, Rochek MM. Good to see you. I Smile. I hope you're still here. To hear me say hello back to you, but thank you for coming. I have to take off, but thank you for dropping by at least. Zealous Valkyrie is here for the first time for a live stream. Hello, Zealous Valkyrie, or as I prefer to think, Zealous Tessa Thompson, because I just watched Thor Ragnarok the other day. That one weirdo is back for the first time in a while. Hello, that one weirdo. Good to see you. It's that one weirdo. You know, the one. Yes. Sorry for teasing you about your handle. I know. You are a delightful person. Big nerd! We are here for Homestuck. Yes, Homestuck. Ham steak? Hemsworth stuck? Let's see. Scroll. Do. This is what I sing when I'm scrolling through the stuff. Hi, Savis! Lord English isn't in a video game. Well, I still think Lord English should be playable in Smash, but Reggie should be playable in Smash. Let's face it. Why isn't Reggie playable in Smash? Food for thought. Let's see. Scroll. Oh, hey there, Keck the Sheck. If Joker from Persona 5 can be DLC, anything's possible. Yes, that is true. So I've not played Persona 5, but I have a lot of friends who have played Persona 5, and they were like stoked about Joker being announced as a DLC character. And I saw some other people post on Twitter that they're like, wow, if Joker from Persona 5 can be in Smash, then Sans can totally be in Smash. I would actually love to see Sans in Smash, or really anyone from Undertale in Smash. That would be amazing. Make it happen, Toby Fox. Make it happen. Let's see. Scroll. Do. Let's see. Oh, hi, Altaru Spirit. Let's see. I'm reading your question about at least watch someone play Friendson because it's definitely worth playing before Hive Swap Act 2. Okay, that's good to know. Is there news on Hive Swap Act 2? I haven't really been paying attention, so I don't know. Anyway. Rice Milk is here. Hello, hi. Happy Saturday. Let's see. I'm finally catching up to where we are in chat. There we go. Vriska should be playable in Smash. I like that, Kayla. I like that. Should make Vriska play. Someone from Homestuck should be playable in Smash. I think that'd be amazing. You know what? Really, they should just take the entirety of pop culture and make everyone playable in Smash. Like, make Vriska playable in Smash, make Buffy the Vampire Slayer playable in Smash, make Rick Grimes playable, Walter White, he could smash people with science. Who else? Who else? How about Harry Potter? Yes, make Harry Potter playable in Smash. Harry Potter. Gandalf. How about Gandalf? Let's make Gandalf playable in Smash. How about Neil deGrasse Tyson? Let's make Neil deGrasse Tyson playable in Smash. Stephen Colbert. Let's make Stephen Colbert playable in Smash. Michael B. Jordan. I feel like that's legit. I mean, he's Adonis Creed, so. Oh yeah, and Killmonger. He's also Killmonger. Yeah, but I'm not saying let's make Adonis Creed playable. I'm not saying let's make Killmonger playable in Smash. I mean specifically just Michael B. Jordan. I haven't seen The Wire, so I couldn't say. Hey guys, so we're not doing Homestuck today. We're just talking about everyone that we should make playable in Smash. Oh, this is a great question. Walter White versus Neil deGrasse Tyson versus Bill Nye. Who would win? That's a great question. Well, I don't know. I feel like Walter White has the track record to kill people with science. I mean, it's pretty well established that Walter White can murder people with science. So I feel like he has the edge there. Anyway. Oh, Rajek, yeah, that's a good. I like that. There should be a stage in Smash that's just Sans' dialogue box from like the genocide ending. I agree. Okay, well, let's actually play some Homestuck. I mean, read some Homestuck. We don't play Homestuck. Well, there are parts of Homestuck we do play. It's confusing to describe what Homestuck actually is. It's a multimedia experience. That's what it is. All right, so we are at the end of Act 6, Intermission 5, end of Year 4, as it seems. So this is when the 4th year of Homestuck ended. So we're moving on to Act 6, Act 6. Oh, did we reach the end of Disc 2? Quote-unquote Disc 2. Remove Disc 2. Is there anything else I can click on here? Oh, snap. There's like a A7. Does that mean Act 7? What? Do I have Disc 3? No, I don't have Disc 3. What happened to Disc 3? I misplaced Disc 3. Guys, I don't know where it is. I think Tara may have chewed it up, actually. Sorry, guys. I guess we're just gonna not have Homestuck. Oh no! Oh no! The thing got stomped! Why is the thing getting stomped? Stomp, 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 stomp. Yeah, we still have like, what, 1,900 pages left to go, guys, so... There's still a sizable chunk of Homestuck left. This doesn't look like legitimate Disc 3. Oh! This is kind of like... The pattern here, like, reminds me of the map of the outer... of, Is it the Outer Rim, or is it just Paradox Space? I'm just gonna say Paradox Space. This reminds me of, like, the shattering of Paradox Space. This pattern right here. What does it say? There is no Disc 3, you asshole. Oh. Well then, what's going on? The end. Oh. Well, that's it, guys. We've reached the end of Homestuck. It took a long time, but we finally made it. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, everyone. I love you all, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Wait, sorry guys, I think there's more. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, Caliborn, you trickster. It really is rice milk. Like, it blows my mind to think I've been doing this for over a year and a half now. Like, I started reading Homestuck on stream in May of 2017. So, we've come a long way. I'm kind of hoping that I'll finish Homestuck on Homestuck Day next year. At the pace we're going, we might hit that. I was kind of wondering for a while if we would, but you know, we got like what 1900-ish pages left. We might do it. So we'll see. That's kind of like my goal, is to finish Homestuck on Homestuck Day, which is a Saturday next year. So that'd be perfect. But we will see. We'll see how we do. Anyway, this is a lot of this is a lot of haws. Okay, I'm not gonna actually do all of these haws, but I'll do some of them. Oh man. Remember that one time I actually did like read all of the laughing? Good times, good times. All right. Let me mute because we've got sound coming up here. Act 6, Act 6. Am I okay? I'm great. Are you okay? Is everyone here okay? Are we all fine? Oh, Altero Spirit. Flowey laugh would actually be perfect. Oh, a Flowey laugh. All right. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that sound effect was Undertale, you're right. Oh my gosh. But I'm enjoying this though. Aren't you guys enjoying this? 'Cause I'm enjoying this. I feel like this is great. No, I'm just gonna stay here for a while. Applause. 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 Alright. Okay. Well, anyway. Actually, hold on. I want to know how much applause I'm going to get here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're too kind. You're too kind. No, please. Please. You do not have to cheer. I haven't done anything. I don't know why you're all cheering for me. What? Let's see. Oh my god. This is clearly not actually. Is this? So this is Caliborn authoring this now, right? Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up music here. Anyway, a young male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting, and everything about it sucks. Hence the title, which is a portmanteau, consisting of two thematically appropriate words. The male is not very smart. There is something about a human birthday, and he doesn't have a name yet, and more stupid things along those lines. All of this is irrelevant. Here is what really matters. So this is basically Caliborn going back to the beginning of Homestuck and telling everything from his perspective, or just being a jerk. Or both, I don't know. A young male cherub has achieved total domination over his quest, thus unlocking his magic mystery planet, and therefore gaining supreme mastery over all events in reality, canonical or otherwise. That's fantastic. He became a god tier, obviously. It was easy, involving a trivial act of self-suicide. It was not a very big deal at all. That's what happens when you're the best. You become the best thing quite casually, and off-screen, like it's not even that important. Then he started climbing the god tiers. Oh, hi, Tedious Rose. You're still catching up on YouTube? Well, that's awesome. Speaking of YouTube, I actually have like 4 or 5 past Homestuck streams I still have to upload to, so I'm sorry. I'm behind on that, you guys. I promise I'll do it at some point in the future. I'll try to do that this weekend, actually. I'm also just afraid of, like, flooding everyone's notifications with, like, here's a bazillion Homestuck videos. And they're like, oh my god, stop. But anyway, hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Strange Fox. Hello. Happy Saturday to you as well. And then he started climbing the god tiers. Lordling. See? Like that. He stood on that flashy thing, which may not even be literally real. With each god tier he climbed, he got a new achievement badge sewn onto his kiddie camper handy sash, which also may be a thing that's not literally real. Sorry, how many badges does he have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, maybe one for each of the felts, it looks like. Yeah, that checks out. There's like 14 of them, and then there's also Snowman, so. Oh, thanks, Samus. I feel so much better about myself. Yeah, God of my truth. I put my Homestuck streams on YouTube just like so people can find them, and actually that's how like a lot of you found the stream. So, hi. Thanks for watching my videos for some reason. I appreciate it. Glad you're all here. Let's see. Where is... Alright, I Smile, thanks for hanging around. I'm sorry it took me a while to actually get going, so go to bed, go to sleep. Good night. Sleep in tomorrow. Let's see, where was I? Which also may be a thing that's not literally real, like many other things, which don't seem to have literal reality, but exist anyway. Getting new badges helps you understand stupid things like that better. In other words, they are mostly pointless. Like Gift of Gab, which is especially useless to our hero, since there is nobody for him to talk to, except for a rude clown, and all his dumb green friends, I guess. And he could already talk to them regardless, so what the fuck? The badges are all so shitty, I barely even know what to say. One of them lets you acquire objects with your bare hands. No capture log required. Wow, it's a dream come true. There is another one, and I'm not joking here, that grants you the ability to have non-awkward personal relationships. I wish I was making this up. I really do. But there was one badge he got. That was not a pitiful waste of his time. A skeleton key badge. Having this badge meant that he could automatically unlock any lock he wanted to, including all the contraptions on this planet, allowing him to officially and permanently assume control of a property of his experiential continuum, which I have reason to believe is called the narrative. Oh my god. So he actually unlocks control of the narrative. That is amazing. And due to his unquestioned supremacy over a lot of things, he is now able to commandeer this enigmatic medium, while totally unimpeded by the ghostly voice of a sarcastic douche. In my dream, I am this cherub. Close up. Nice. Nice close up there. It's me. And as it happens, my dream is a fact. I have taken over this story, and I will now retell it according to my understanding and level of interest. I will additionally provide an honest and brutal critique of the events and the way they have been shown, by utilizing the most potent weapon anyone could ever hope to allocate to his specimen. It is the weapon of satire. Oh my god, This is going to be so great. Has anyone ever done anything like this before? I doubt it. This is great. All I have to do is keep working the magic with my fucking computer pencil. Yes! Drawing is easy. Don't let anyone ever tell you it isn't. You work hard and hone your craft and ignore the haters until you are in the zone. Now excuse me while I draw a shitty room. Male, examine room. This is kind of amazing. You examine your shitty room. You are the male. I'm calling him you for some reason. That is how this idiotic adventure goes usually. The guy on the screen, that's you. Confused yet? Haha! It only goes downhill from here. Prepare to be frustrated and angry as more things happen. Male, do some stuff. Oh my god. You fuck around heartily. Again, by you, I mean him. I know, it is counterintuitive, but I will keep saying he's you because of my artistic license. The male fucks around a lot like this, bouncing around and jittering, wasting time. But the secret is that it's actually me fucking around. I move this guy around like a puppet, with my imaginary hand. See? Male, go open that chest. How long am I gonna be doing Caliborn's voice? Oh boy. And I tell my puppet what to do by typing orders in the thing, while pretending that you are typing them. It is a disingenuous ruse at best, to make you believe you are guiding my puppet, while also bizarrely insisting that you are the puppet by calling him you. I successfully strive to immerse you in an experience that no one with a brain could ever conceivably wish to participate in regardless. But in the end, the joke of it all is, it's just me telling myself what to do with my puppet, and then doing it. You will agree this is the height of creative self-indulgence. In fact, for me to even be mocking the practice almost feels incestuously masturbatory, even though that is a redundant phrase for cherubs. Oh my god. Male, hide inside chest. This is the rest of Act 6. Oh my god. This is Homestuck now? I don't believe you guys. But maybe I do. I don't know. I simultaneously do and don't believe you. It's Schrodinger's faith. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. This is the kind of thing that happens almost every screen, as opposed to accomplishing things that are important or make sense. Let's take note of the fact that I am slamming this tendency, and move on. Male, go over there. Oh, what was the last thing? That's a great question, Tedious Rose. The last thing that happened before Act 6. John stuck his hand into the Suburb logo and, like, basically... Oh, I found out that John's arm is the arm that we've been seeing in all the retcon panels. And then he went, like, all fuzzy and go away-y and stuff like that. And, yes. Anyway, but that's where we left off, I think. Alright. Male, go over there. Okay, you go over there. You stand there and nothing happens. God damn, I am good at this. Male, do a dance on the shape. You get on the shape and I make you do a dance. I use the principle of animation to put movements in motion, somehow. You notice by now my storytelling genius. I drew my puppet, and I drew his room. And that's it. Now all I have to do is move him around the room and make him do meaningless things for laughs. But really, the funny thing is, the laughter is mostly coming from me. It's happening at your expense. Oh my gosh. Smoosh. Bonk. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This way, I can make so many of these story rectangles so fast. So it seems to everyone who is stupid enough to look at my rectangles in the first place that so much is happening and the plot is advancing at breakneck speed. This is just a clever trick, though. Because the truth is, there is no plot. Nothing is actually happening ever. Just a lot of bullshit like this, with cakes and cards flying every which way, and you are just sitting there, frowning at it. Male, exercise freedom to leave room. The lucky male is oblivious to his privilege. of not being chained to his room with the horrible sister he doesn't have. The advantage makes him way too overpowered, and therefore he is what some refer to as a human Mary Sue. This makes him less sympathetic and gives you another reason to actively route for his death. He goes downstairs, and you think, aha, this is it, something important is happening. But your observation is another brainless fallacy. The thing happening here is just as pointless as everything else. The larger Homo sapien is obviously attempting to help the male grow up and become strong through a rite of passage involving sweets, possibly to help the male become a trickster, but the male is stubborn and refuses, like an idiot. Male, leave building. It turns out the male can leave after all, relatively unhindered, basically contradicting the entire premise of the story. What a joke, you say to yourself. You, the reader, though, not you, the male. Male, boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. It also begins to dawn on you that I was the one all along who illustrated this fantastic cartoon rectangle, which you remember that you saw before somewhere, and you now find this revelation, relevation? There's no such thing as a revelation. Well, this revelation to be as almost as retroactively plausible as it is mind-blowing. It brings to mind a famous quote from a celebrated poet of yore that I think goes like this. Well, shit. That's a hell of a mystery. No one thought it was a mystery, and didn't even really need solving, but damn if it didn't just get solved. So nice work. Cherub Shakespeare, probably. I am almost certain Cherub Shakespeare said that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're welcome, Tedious Rose. I have weekends off too. That's why I do them on Saturdays. I am almost certain Cherub Shakespeare said that, and now he's Googling clouds. Clouds! In the interest of full disclosure, though, when doing fine art, sometimes it pays to cheat, and find things that are hard to draw on the internet, or they are already there for you. This can save time and make you appear to be better at things than you really are. Take this advice to heart, if you want to be successful as me. Not going to happen, BTW. Anyway, back to the story. After an endless parade of unamusing and inconsequential events, finally something happens. You will find this is customary for this tale. Lots and lots of stupid, unimportant things happen. Then finally, out of nowhere, a stupid, important thing happens. A meteor appears without explanation. It is headed directly for the male. There is nothing he can do but accept his fate. Look, he does not even try to flee, because he is an ignoramus. Male, get murdered by explosion. Boom! He are thoroughly murdered by the explosion. Why am I laughing so hard? You, not him, are stunned and yet underwhelmed by the moment of anticlimax. As you continue to boggle vacantly, you reaffirm your suspicion that nothing you just did mattered at all. Confirm the kill. Dead. That's a dead, mangled kid. Not KO'd, but dead. Produce photographic evidence of the slaughtered male body. He is indeed dead, and will stay dead for the whole story. Only his ghost will show up now and then, in a blurry flash of light, to haunt me periodically throughout history. But I will say more about that later. You think the above graphic looks familiar. You think you have seen this great drawing before, in a different context. You see, this is what master storytellers refer to as a visual callback. Truly exceptional professionals often will take an old drawing they did that shows a similar situation and do a couple of half-assed things, like change the colors to make it slightly different. You observe that this ingenious feat of laziness makes the repeated things seem more profound and meaningful than they are, for reasons you don't understand, because they don't exist. This is a trade secret among skilled artisans such as I. Please try to keep this on the down low, and not tell anybody. It can be our secret. They don't even need to know. The end of Act 1. This concludes the first thing of the story, which is called an act. There are a lot of these, and they only get longer and then begin to split into acts and acts. Trust me, the structure rapidly deteriorates into utter nonsense, or at least it would, if it had not already begun, as such a reeking pile of shit out of the box. But please do not worry, I will be there to guide you through every mind-numbing twist and turn, while prodding the material with my keen wit, and satirize the hell out of everything, to hold the responsible parties fully accountable for these crimes, while maximally validating my angriness about it. Maybe you thought you were going to see some other stuff, like what happens to all these idiots next. The answer is obviously, who cares? This is going to be so much better. Either way, you have no choice. I am in total charge here now. I believe at this point, another of my villainous, full-throated laughs will be in order. villainous laughter happen. Oh, oops. What was that? Oh, he hit the caps lock. That's what happened. He hit the caps lock. Hold on, BRB. I mean BRB! Wait, something just like spilled out of the thing over there. Horses? Some kind of book? Meanwhile, a button gets pressed. Ed Emberley's drawing book. Make a world. Learn to draw the Ed Emberley way. What is all this shit? Horses? Why horses? Is it supposed to be ironic or something that the very objects falling out of this box would be in the proximity of some horses? I don't get it. Oh, yes, the caps lock. The capsule lock. I remember that now. Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Proximity of some horses? I don't get it. And what's this? An illustration manual of some sort? Is someone implying I would benefit from this? Fuck whoever's implying that. By storing it in a secret hole for me to discover. More How to Draw Manga, Volume 1, The Basics of Character Drawing. That's fantastic. Who is this extravagant bitch? Is she partly a robot, sort of like me? Oh, she seems to be an artist too, also like me. Did she draw herself? I don't see how that's possible, considering she is fictional, as well as a girl. Some other very skilled draftsman must have drawn it. But how did he make it look like she is coming out of the paper? When I turn the book, the image stays flat, and the illusion is exposed. I wonder if the sorcerer of this so-called manga reveals the nature of his wizardry inside the tome. Why is the friendly bitch looking at me like that? With the large glassy eyes and shiny face. It's making me have weird feelings in my body. I have to put this down. Yo, Ace Thunder, how's it going? Happy Saturday. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, what is that back there? Wait. Oh, what's this right here? Oh, Caliborn's on that. Act 6, Act 6? Act 6, Act 6, Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Sweet new features. Oh my gosh. There's Caliborn, there's Gamzee, there's all the important Statue of Liberties in the back there. This is fantastic. What? Let's see. Act 6, Act 6. Uh-oh, it seems you have run out of game discs, and now Caliborn has hijacked the property of his experiential continuum, which he has reason to believe is called the narrative. Little does he know, you recently made the shrewd decision to purchase the Act 6, Act 6 Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Just plug it into any in-universe console port to unlock a variety of exciting new gameplay features, and proceed through remaining canon unfettered, while Caliborn muddles through 6 new sub-acts of infantile subversive parody, targeting the very tale he inhabits, none the wiser. Do you have what it takes to humor this bold new storyteller, a young man in peak command over his epic struggle to produce vaguely recognizable shapes? Can you endure his ill-tempered hyperbolic sentence fragments long enough to reach an interspersed series of sub intermissions through which, while our new narrator pauses to gather his thoughts, our cast of quasi-reunited heroes may resume their intrepid march toward the end of the Homestuck end of Homestuck proper. And can you keep this on the down low so Caliborn may continue to believe he has commandeered the medium absolutely, while we privately return to the narrative between his miserable tirades? It can be our secret. He doesn't even need to know. So my gosh, we got Act 6, Act 6, Act 1, Act 6, Act 6, Act 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's like 6 acts to Act 6, Act 6. Oh no, Act 6, Act 6, Act 6. 666? Oh dear. Oh my. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. He's pouring some special stardust into the cartridge. Okay, fine. Let's see how this dumb cartridge runs with just a pinch of stardust. Oh yes, and how about some delicious false teeth for good measure? Why not? Tap, 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 tap. I am no expert on microchips, but I doubt these conditions are ideal. Yes, perfect. The show must go on, as to quote another famous cherub, though I'm not sure which one. Probably a sports legend, I would guess. While I pause to gather my thoughts for my Act 2 tirade, please enjoy this intermission cartridge, or whatever it is, with its exciting new gameplay features. I hope it doesn't have any problems or anything. Act 6, Intermission 1. Alright, let's mute Lumi. Let's go to Act 6, Intermission 1 and see what happens. So those are meteor friends? Oh, am I gonna have to scroll down while this is going on? Ah! Oh, there's Jade. Is Jade still under control of the contest at this point? Oh, right. That's right. Jade teleported them off the meteor, didn't she? That's right. Wait, hold up. What just happened there? Let's watch that again. Okay. So I think what we were looking at were the Alpha Kids worlds, but it looks like... Did the Beta Kids worlds just get added in there? Because now there's 8 worlds. And I know that Jade had brought the worlds with her. Cool. Yes, I love it when I get things right. So Jade looks like she stayed on the meteor. It's like she's like, and it flies through this gate. And it looks like, so there's like the red miles going on there. I forget, did the red miles happen in, did the red miles happen in the, Wait, the music is broken in the HTML5 version? What do you... Like, what was broken about it? I don't really know what was broken here. Let me click on this. Is this the same Flash? To say, nothing seemed weird about it to me. This isn't really loading either, so I'm just gonna move on. So, okay. Okay, so the miles affected both Alpha Earth and Beta Earth. Okay. Gotcha. So Jade ended up in... Oh. It looks like a lot of stuff is broken here now. Did Jade, like, kind of break things? Oh, no, it's the stardust that would happen. Okay, I see. That's getting explained now. The cool Flash animation is unexpectedly cut short due to a critical stardust clog. What a shame. Those exciting new gameplay features were looking real slick, too. You'd think it was pretty neat how the panels were sliding around like that. Oh well, you probably didn't miss all that much. Nevertheless, on a hunch, you navigate once again to your trusty Bandcamp page and check the length of the song in question. Your fears are confirmed. It seems you missed 4 solid minutes of footage. You wonder if you'll ever find out what happened. You decide to click on the planets above to try to make some sense of the situation. Click on the planets above to try to make some sense. Oh, I can click on these 4 planets that are all flashy and stuff. Okay. Can do that. Neat. Alright. Hold on, let's get Lumi back. Okay, so Jade flew the meteor to the Alpha Earth. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we are in Act 6, Act 6, Intermission 1. Let's click on the red planet first. Act 6, Intermission 1. Turntech Godhood began pestering carcinogenesis. Turntech Godhead, sorry. Began pestering carcinogenesis. Hey. What? I hope this isn't too dumb a question, but do you have any idea how I got here? Got where? Lohack. What's a Lohack? It's my old planet, you know, with the lava and shit, remember? It has dumb crocodiles and a stock market, or at least it used to have one. Don't know if they locked it down since that time I literally ransacked the entire economy. If you say so, I have more important things to worry about, like trying to remember how I got here. Where are you? I'm on the planet with the volcano. That was Jade's planet, right? Lofaf? I don't know. I have no idea what the acronyms for your planets are. It's been 3 years since I last saw them. And even then I was barely paying attention to what they were called because I was busy trolling you. The land of frost and frogs. Are you sure? I don't see any frost. Yeah, it melted. What about the frogs? Do they melt too? No. I mean, I doubt it. You probably just can't see any right now. Can you hear any ribbits? Motherfucker, did you just ask me if I can hear any ribbits? Yes. This isn't joke around pal time, Dave. We all seem to be suffering from some form of amnesia. Don't you think we should try to get to the bottom of that? Probably. How long have you and Kanaya been on Lofaf? How do you know I'm here with Kanaya? Talking to her right now. Oh, are you with anyone on Loham? Lohack. Whatever. And yeah, I'm with the mayor. You're with the mayor? Yes. And nobody else? Yeah. Why are you with the mayor? Don't know. I just am. Not that I'm complaining one bit. The mayor as always rules categorically. FYI, I just high-fived him for like the 3rd time in a row to my recent recollection. You lucky son of a bitch. So, what's the last thing you actually do remember? I remember Jade. Right, me too. but she was like a fucking werewolf or something. Yeah, that was pretty freaky. Wait, then she zapped us to that Stonehenge place. Oh yeah, and John was there. Yeah, and we all landed in some grass like a pile of fuck-ups, and then, damn, then what happened? I don't know. What the hell happened to John? John became Homestuck. That's what happened to John. Or something. I don't know. Don't know exactly. Let's click on this one. Turn Tech Godhead began pestering Grim Auxiliatrix. So, are you just as brain damaged as we are? Who's we? Me and Carcat. Of course not. But if you're referring to the short-term memory loss we all seem to be experiencing, yes, I've got that too. Okay, so you have no idea how you got to low FAF then? How do you know I'm on low FAF? I'm talking to Carcat. I didn't think Carcat could remember the acronyms for your planets. Yeah, but I don't think that's the memory loss issue. That's just him being an idiot. But let's not get into that. Okay. Where's Rose? She's apparently on Lolar. Oh, what about Terezi? She's with Rose. Do they remember what happened? No, but it seems they've both surmised the missing events since we arrived. What? How? Well, they are seers after all. Friggin' seers, making us knights look bad. And whatever you are, what were you again? I'm a sylph. What the dick is a sylph? I am on record as once having facetiously likened it to a magical witch. But witches are already magical, aren't they? Like, by definition? Oh wait, that's the joke, I guess. God damn, this missing time shit is making me feel dumb as hell. If it's any reassurance, you seem like the same old Dave to me. Alright, Tedious Rose, enjoy that. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us. Oh, hey, Infinite Snowman. I just saw you pop into chat, so hello. Let's see. Okay, good. So, what do the seers think happened? Oh, hold on a sec, guys. Just realized I got sunlight shining on my face. There we go. That's better. So what do the seers think happened? I don't know. Rose was trying to tell me, but she ceased being comprehensible. Oh god, is she still drunk? No, it's just that her words suddenly became... Why don't you just talk to her and see for yourself? Okay. Wow, you're right. What the fuck? Man, I can't even describe it. It's not just that her text is unreadable gibberish. I mean, it is. But it's more than that. It's like existentially inscrutable somehow. I know, right? I think we may have a problem here. John Egbert has gone missing. Oh no. Oh, that takes care of that, I guess. Oh, wow, yeah, this is all messed up. Turntech Godhead began pestering Tentacle Therapist. Rose, what's up? I seem to have been deposited on Lolar. Yeah, so I heard. Kanai tells me you think you know what happened. Want to give me the scoop? Sure. From him? Damn, she wasn't kidding. This is surreal. Dave, I'm having trouble understanding you. Yeah, I can't understand a word you're saying. So the stardust really messed her up. You can see snippets of words, yes. But as for all of them, not really. Alright. I think that was all of them, so... Next page. The thing zooms into the circle representing Durst, and suddenly, a character select screen explodes into action. Yet again, you find yourself overwhelmed by feelings of narrative empowerment, as you agonize over which of these two lawless ladies you will hitch your wagon to, as you blaze a new trail through the treacherous frontiers of interactive fiction. Oh crud, you say? More stardust glitches. You just click them both in whatever order you feel like, and hope for the best. Oh dear, okay. That's true, Rice Milk. Lumi is making interesting choices for us today. Alright, guys, it is the top of the hour, so I'm gonna go freshen up my coffee. I will be back in a couple minutes, so if you need to get up and use the bathroom, or just get up and stretch, which I recommend if you haven't been sitting for the last hour, or if you have fur babies you want to go pet, or if you have your own morning beverage that you want to freshen, feel free to do that. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hi everyone, I am back. Theater of Cruelty, huh? Land of Dungeons and Dragons? Oh my gosh, that already sounds amazing. I'll have to check some of these out sometime. Alright. So, let's see. So we've got two characters to choose from, so... This is, Oh, this is Jane, isn't it? Let's go with Jane first. So she's in like a glitchy cell on Durst, it looks like. With Jake, who still has no pants. Oh, I can't open the dialogue. It appears the current path is too corrupted to continue. You can't even open the dialogue. It is simply too shitty. Perhaps this part of the story will clear up a little later, and you will be able to resume this arc. Until then, no dice. Well, I guess there's no going to see what's going on with Jane and Jake right now. Let's see what's going on with Grimbark Jade. Woof. Oh, she's with Roxy. Yo, did you just woof? Yes, I just woofed. I see. But you can also talk in person language, it would seem. Oh, she have a more scary voice, like this? Should she talk in a voice more like this? Or maybe More like this. Should it be growly or just breathy? Growly or breathy? Or something else. I don't know. I'm not sure what voice I should do, but I wanna do right by you guys, so. Okay. Yes, I just woofed. I see, but you can also talk in person language, it would seem. Yes, I can talk in person language. Oh, Jade normal voice is good? Do normal Jade but growly? So this is like my normal Jade voice. So if I talk, no, that just sounds like a dog combined with a grandma. I don't know. No, I think I'll just continue with this voice. I'll just do that for now, because that's what I'm comfortable doing at the moment. And maybe it'll evolve as we go. I don't know. Or if Jade were pissed off. So why don't you say person things instead of woofs? Oh, don't worry. I will say lots of person things to you. For you see, Roxy. That's true. Jade kind of is a dog combined with a grandma. We have many person things to discuss. LMAO. Oh man, they have the contest is like what, folder, notebook, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's top secret, and it's the contest. Okay, well, we've done both of them, so let's carry on. Excuse me, but did you just laugh your ass off at me under your breath? Yeah, maybe. I failed to see what is so amusing. You do? Seriously? Okay, I guess the situation is a little funny because of this absurd folder. And the fact that I woofed at you probably didn't help either. But I'm not here to share a good laugh over the old lady's sense of design or her penchant for scrapbooking. I am here to make sure that you do as you're told. Now take the file and review your assignment. I already looked at it. It's dumb and impossible, and I ain't cooperating with her regardless. Yes, you will. Can we change the subject? No. Aren't you Jake's grandma? That's what he told me when we were pen pals. But I think it's more accurate to say I'm his alternate universe biological daughter. Oh, that clears that up then. Yes, it does. Now take the damn folder. So, alt-granny daughter English, why are you part dog and evil looking? Do not call me that! What? My surname is Harley, not English. But you may refer to me as Jade, or ma'am if you are feeling especially nervous and deferential. Which, as it turns out, is the way you should be feeling about me always. LOL. LOL, what? Jade, I am in no way buying that you're normally this pompous and tyrannical. The shtick really doesn't suit you, it's so obvious. Why are you doing the Batterhag's tacky bidding anyway? She got you under an extraterrestrial fish spell, or... Doof. Silence! Oof! Open the file. Open it! Fine. Poor Roxy. What is this, the land of candy corn and... What is this, the land of cones and candy corn? Okay, I opened it. Hey, look, it's the same shit as before. I'm supposed to make this weird knobbly spike ball appear out of nothing. Oh, isn't that like the egg thinger that's supposed to like perpetuate the existence of a species or something? Like the trolls? It looks familiar. The matriorb, yes, that's what I was trying to remember. Yes, the matriorb. So Roxy's supposed to make a matriorb. Yes. Okay, got it. Let me give it a shot then. Well, still impossible. What now, ma'am? It is not impossible. Is too. You are the rogue of void. Don't you know what that means? I don't know. Means I can turn invisible and stuff? Like the blonde in that crappy superhero quartet? It means a lot more than that. Your true powers are more impressive than those of anyone else in your crappy quartet. In fact, I would say they are almost as cool as mine. Not sure the ability to make weird spike balls out of nothing is all that cool, TBH. Not just spike balls. Imagine that your title is roughly synonymous with one who steals nothing. What do you think it means to be able to steal nothing? It means I'm like a shitty cat burglar who sucks at her job? Wrong! It means just the opposite. It means you can steal the essence of nothingness from something. You can rob nothingness from an idea if you put your mind to it, effectively allowing you to conjure virtually anything out of thin air. OMG, you can't be serious. That is way too much superpower for a dork like me to have. Grrr. Oh no, please don't growl at me, Dog Jade. This is legit frightening. I'm sorry, but your remarks of self-deprecation made me very angry. Once I was even more of a dork than you, but now I am one of the most powerful beings who has ever existed. I don't want to hear any whining about what you think you can't do. You are hereby under strict orders from myself and her condescension to clam up and conjure that orb, do you understand? So I'm just supposed to sit here and think about this ugly ball and twiddle my fingers or something? You tell me. Space is my racket, not void. Maybe it would help if I knew what the dang thing was. How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept when the concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball? It's called the Matriorb. It is the key to resurrecting the troll race. Once you create it, the Empress will hatch it on an uninhabited planet located beyond the reach of her cruel employer. There, her people will have another chance to thrive without the ever-looming threat of extinction that comes with his influence. So you see, Roxy, there is nothing noble about refusing to help. Once an entire alien race went extinct because of a terrible monster, and you can help give them a second chance. Don't you want that? In theory, sure, I guess. But you're basically asking me to bring a lot of people back to life so they can be slaves to that witch. You want me to help make all these fresh new trolls, but then just turn them over to her? Like, here you go, have fun, snorkel bitch mega Hitler. I do not actually think I want to do that. Yes, fair enough, but here's the other thing. If you don't, I'm going to kill you. Oh noes. Oh yeses. A literal plurality of yeses. Seeing as you're a god tier, it is very likely you will come back to life. So I can just keep killing you over and over a different way each time. Maybe I'll disembowel you a few times. I won't even need to use my sharp doggy teeth. I will just snap my fingers and your delicious guts will teleport outside your body. Ew. No way, more like yum. I will just keep on killing you again and again until you finally get tired of dying and follow your orders. Man, evil Jade is sucky Jade. I believe you will find I am the suckiest Jade there is. Now, we are going to be here in this cell for as long as it takes. I am not going anywhere until you try doing your voidy thing and make something appear. Is that understood? Great question. Would that count as heroic? I don't know. Fine. Why you gotta be so awful, Jade? Really putting a cramp on making his choice new friends with each other. Oh well, here goes. All twiddling my fingers and such. Busting out the magics! Praying up a storm to the holy wizard Christ that ain't fake. Alright, check it. Alright, check it. One jank-ass space egg coming up. Abraca happen! Abraca happen. Well, she made something happen. This is not a space egg. No, it's not. Balls. Guess I effed up my void spell. What is this thing? That's a perfectly generic object. It's perfectly generic? Yes. Don't know about that. Looks like a green cube to me, with like slightly beveled corners. That's what a perfectly generic object is. Couldn't something theoretically be more generic than this? How? I don't know. Exactly. If you want your powers to reach their full potential, you're going to need to become more familiar with the fundamental building blocks of ideas and how they translate into more complicated thoughts and forms. Then it becomes a simple matter of using your abilities to snatch those concepts from unreality. Sounds too hard. Better start killing me repeatedly and get it over with. We both know you don't think it's too hard. You think it sounds like an interesting challenge. Damn it! Fucking Jake's wily bitch-ass grandma. This is a very good start, though. With a little practice, I'm sure our Empress will have her orb in no time. Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these boring cubes if all else fails. Hey, maybe I'll build a sick fort out of them. Jade, tell me that wouldn't be so baller. It would be fairly baller. F yeah! Keep trying for that orb, though. I will return in a while to review your progress. And remember, don't get any funny ideas. But pretty much all my ideas are funny. I mean, don't try to escape. Even if you are invisible, I will still be able to track you down instantly. My sense of smell is very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to. What business? Oh, she has to find John. I'm still trying to locate my brother, but I'm having trouble picking up his scent. He's using his windy powers to obscure the trail, and it's giving me fits. Windy powers, eh? Who is your bro? Woof! I mean, shoosh. That is enough questions from you. Now I believe you have a space egg to conjure. Mumble, mumble, egg, mumble, shove it, grumble. What? Mumble, fetter, mumble, mutter, my fat ass. Farewell, Roxy. Oh my goodness. And she's off. You return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Oh yeah, that's right. You forgot you even came from this select screen. Some of these choosable paths start getting a little long, you think. Per the drill, you double check to make sure you've clicked on them all before proceeding. On the other hand, if this is your first time seeing this page, then welcome to the P equals 008199 character select screen. Actually, it's 6299 now, so oh well. It's like a triple scoop of ice cream piled generously atop your waffle cone of free will, making you a truly happy camper. You begin to wonder why this paragraph didn't come first. Kind of bearing the lead there, to quote your private observation verbatim. That's kind of fantastic. Alright, let's see. So we got 3 different arcs to go with here. One looks very Stardust corrupted. That's okay. Let's start on the left. You guys, we've reached page 6300 of Homestuck. We are 6300 pages in. After all this time. Alright, so we're on... It's LOHAC, right? LOHAC is the acronym. Got a bunch of the crocodile thingers. And I assume we're going to zoom in here. They're all just dancing around, except for this guy. This guy's just standing here not doing anything. The rest of them are all like, rah, 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 rah. Oh, there's the mayor. There's the mayor of Cantown. And there's Dave. So weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels like since I lived in this place. Spent way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even seem like my room anymore. It's like trespassing or something, like I'm horning in on somebody else's life. A life lived most sweetly, though, I will admit. The fucking toilet's still there. I remember when Jade put that there. That is perhaps like my favorite memory. I wish Jade wasn't crazy. Just makes me remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Carcat once say Terezi ripped a troll toilet out of his house? What is with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures? Did I just accidentally crack another cosmic riddle? Or... I gotta text him and get confirmation on this ASAP. Actually, nah. I probably harangued the poor guy with enough of my BS the last few years. I'll just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. You know, it kind of chaps my bulge that people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Man, I can relate. Haha, talk about an embarrassing sentence to say in earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. You can always tell the mayor anything. Heart. Oh, is it rice milk? Oh. This piece of shit is still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? What a useless pile of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? I'd throw it in the lava, but that would be a waste of melting. Oh my gosh, there's a Sweet Bro Helijeff drawing there. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. Wonder if they're still as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. I'll have to send them to Carcat. He has always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks, and maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives, but whatever, he gets a load of my hype. I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. Yo, hey Israeli guy, happy Saturday. This poster. Love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who these guys were, what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out about it at this point. Oh well. Some things I guess were never meant to be figured out. Or benefit from any kind of elaboration. Not even years later. That's the way it is sometimes. It's like I've said before, this poster is a hell of a mystery that I never even thought was a mystery. It would be pretty cool if somebody solved it, but damn if that's ever gonna happen. So that's a shame. Oh yeah, I recognize, I forget their names, but I remember them from earlier on in Act 6. I can never remember their names, but I remember them being like Dirk's robot buddies. It's a damn shame. Sawtooth and Squarewave, that's right. I never remember their names. I feel so bad about that, but yes, Sawtooth and Squarewave. Oh hell, it's my old Dead Things collection. What a stupid blast from the past. Oh my god, Underswap Sands of Papyrus. Oh my god, that's amazing. I feel like we probably had this conversation before about them being Underswap Sands of Papyrus, but it's still amazing. Alright. Let's see. What a stupid blast from the past. I seriously cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit. I was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles, like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why does my childhood room have to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know. Some of these things are kind of cool, actually. Like, from a standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes from being literally 100% grown up now, Dead Things are actually pretty rad. I love that sentence right there. Like, from the standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown up now. That is actually kind of true. Dead Things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come of the interest. Like, there could have been, like, entire conversations about it that never even took place. Hey Rose, you'll never guess what I'm excited about and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this paw clutched back when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say, this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I could have really developed this interest. Maybe it could have been something cool as a result. Like, what even profession is this? A dead shit ogler? No, wait, probably a paleontologist or something. Instead of what I became, which was, some pajama-packing fuckface from the Renaissance fair. That would have been the dopeness. The ironic selfies. Oh god. Now this. This is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is what seasoned veterans call bad irony. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't stay mad at that face. Okay, this one is pretty funny, actually. Why? Why can't why can't I stop laughing? Oh, he's laugh crying. Zap? You win! You win, young Dave. These selfies are comedy gold. Oh my gosh. It's John. Hi, Dave. What's so funny? Whoa, John. What were you looking at there? Hey, are you crying? What? No. I mean, I was just laughing too hard at something dumb. You know how it is. Yeah. Can I see? Yeah, so the betas are all 16. No, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here? Yes? Well, are you gonna fill me in or keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible? Uh-oh, Dave, I have to go. What? Why? I can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay? John, wait. See you, buddy. No, don't. John, no, stop turning into wind, you fickle idiot. Don't just leave right away. That is such an insanely predictable move. I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker. Oh yeah, because John is like trying to stay away from Jade. Hello, Dave. God damn it. He was just here, wasn't he? No. How do you even know who I'm talking about? Look, all I know is Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies. Dave, I know he was just here. I can smell him. I keep my apartment misted with his odor at all times. Essence to Egbert. Dagbear? What? No, it's like... Essence to Egbert. Dagbear? What? No, like the French pronunciation. Ah. Anyway, I'm just a lot more comfortable when my whole place reeks of nerd musk, so that explains that. You can't fool me, Dave. I will track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him. You did? Come with me. Where? Out here. We have some work to do. Mac! What work? You're going to need to upgrade your weapon. What, you mean the Derringer? Yes. I thought it was like the best possible sword, or at least the best possible broken sword. That may very well be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Wouldn't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him? Not really? Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Derringer. We have all been traveling for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our reunion than with a little alchemy? Lots of ways. We could have a Jade Goes Back to Normal party, starring normal Jade. Ha ha! Give me the sword. Okay, here. He's handing over the broken sword. How do we make it so it can damage him? It needs a special ingredient. Something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't been properly weaponized. And you know what that is. I do. How? I get all my intelligence on such matters from the old lady. She's had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him. I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain along with the evil? That is not relevant. Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude you're barking orders to. Literal barking because of dogginess. Bark, bark, bark. Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is the special ingredient and where do we get it? I already have it right here. Oh yeah? In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my doggy snout all along. Remember this? No. Dave, are you lying to me? No, I've never seen that thing before. But I found it on your planet. It must have gotten here somehow. I didn't take your lousy egg. It's not an egg. Yeah, well, these planets are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg. And then brought it here because it's warm here and tried to hatch it. You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things. What things? What are you talking about? Dave Sprite was like that too. I just figured it was because he was part bird. But no, here you are going on about bird things too, just like him. Come on, don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's an eggy-looking thing, don't mean I think like a damn bird. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now. Do you actually want sausages? Maybe. Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how that thing doesn't look like an egg to you. How is that so obviously, it's not so obviously such an egg? It's a cue ball, Dave! I see. So, if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is, Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy that we are hoping to exploit. I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you are a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over the 3 years, but I guess I was wrong. Can we just make the egg sword already? Cue ball, eh? So basically, the decapitated head of Doc Scratch. Yes. Caldfelch. Oh no, not the legendary piece of shit again. Pardon? It's the fucking Welsh sword again. Are you telling me you have seen this sword before, Dave? How is that possible? I don't know, because I have a shitty quest is how. Yes, I do remember seeing the Caldfelch before. Long ago. Somewhere in Act 5, I think, if I recall correctly. Didn't Dave Sprite tell you anything? I found this sword in a gold cave and broke it. Then Dave Sprite took it to Hephaestus, who fixed it. Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Derringer, and sent that to me and I broke it again. You sure seem to break swords a lot. I know. That has always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball? We just cycled right back to Caldfelch like a bunch of tools. This is the most stupid, convoluted, ass-backward way to get a sword out of a stone I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope, like, the Juggalo equivalent of a fucking Loki or whoever the fuck is having a top-notch riddle wank at my expense. You know what really gets me is, this shitty Welsh sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time to perform a mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and other Dave could take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes. Dave, I admit this is a peculiar turn of events, but I think you are overreacting. Jade, this is stupid. My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls while crapping their pants. OMG, you've really spent way too much time alone with Carcat, haven't you? Oh, I need help. Poor Dave. Alright, we are back at the character select screen. Alright, let's see where we are now. So this is, Oh, I see we've got Jade and we've got Jane there. Oh, and Carcat. Carcat's there. What's that? What's this? Yes, that. Earth. What's Earth? That's Earth? Why is it so small? It's small because I shrunk it, because I'm a space witch. Duh. Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe. He did, but I snuck through a portal and nabbed it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. Oh, okay, so that's what happens in that opening flash that gets corrupted. So Jade shrinks the earth. I thought she did. I wasn't sure, actually. It looked like she shrank the earth. So she grabbed the earth and then brought it back with her. You know, I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all. But maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? Jane can't talk right now. Come to think of it, that new empire probably doesn't need any more thieves. We already have the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to steal both of us away. She managed to steal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Isn't she a riot, guys? Thanks, Jade. No, really, thank you so much for these clarifications while obliterating any shadow of doubt that you are firmly off your rocker. But maybe if it's not too much extra trouble, you can help me understand why you've stranded us on a bunch of different planets only to come to taunt me with a waterlogged, miniaturized version of Earth. It won't be Earth for much longer. It will become home to the new empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create, or I should say the one you create, if you are obedient and complete the tasks you are assigned. You may have a place in the empire among the subservient classes. Did you feel that too, Kanaya? A chill just ran down my torso pillar due to all the pure evil that brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Somebody help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, and other random evil girl, you listen too. I don't care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There is only one course of action from you which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers. Not cagey smirk-tortured infomorsels delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data, which has only one purpose, and that is to get me personally up to speed on literally everything right this blood-shitting second. Carcat, I had almost forgotten how much I missed your repartee. Thank you for reminding me. That outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated, by the way, I'm treating you to look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I? Haha, you think I care about passwords? Compared to this, the passwords were a goddamn lawn meal, with the checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, with especially the march bugs sneaking the crumbs away. Lawn meal, picnic, march bugs, ants. That's fantastic. Oh hey, welcome back, Tedious Rose. I would fucking kill to have you give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire serving back bark friend state. Is there a password like that, Jade? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see. Since you appear to be some sort of wild carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department. Snout sausages? Grubwurst. Hoof loaf? Ham steak. Ham steak, you guys! We are reading ham steak. There's literally ham steak right there. Can't wait for the ham steak. Sorry, Carcat, there is no password. Not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry. Rolling my damn eyes. But if you insist on hounding me, for some sort of explanation, it's all pretty simple. We all recently arrived in this brand new session. Jane's session, actually. This is Jane BTW. Say hi, Jane. Lol. Jane is actually my biological mother, believe it or not. This story sucks so far. Shh. But her session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien. Very powerful troll queen, actually. Yeah, the Empress is here. I think we already managed to deduce that. Carcat, you were the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I'll thank you to not yell at me for doing exactly what you requested. Kanaya, do you see what I had to deal with? You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself. You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Her imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those tasks will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as relief to you, since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, she will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. Let the spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it? I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start on our decadent new life of slavery promised for us on your scale model of Alternia Earth. That sounds super. Doesn't that sound super, Kanaya? No. I think I speak for Kanaya when I say it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I am just befouling my already pungent drawers over the opportunity to get down to business and start doing slavery. Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young frog for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the void session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey. So, you want us to make another frog? No, I already made one actually. Don't you remember? Your job is so easy. There's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already there. Where is it? It fell into the forge. In the years since, it has sunk all the way to the planet's core. But as it happens, that is exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it. As I'm sure Kanaya already knows, it will not be released unless you travel there and formally request that she do so. Oh yeah? If it's that simple, then why don't you do it? You can use your dog teleportation or whatever. I already did. Echidna will not speak with me. Ha ha ha! Why not? Could it be due to the fact that you're a crappy, evil version of yourself, and the mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become? It is not important why, and it changes nothing. She said she would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanaya. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight, who once helped her with breeding duties. Karkat, I gather that would be you. Oh, excuse me. Me? Why would she ask to see me? Another space player I could understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this? I don't know, Karkat. That is your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you. Grateful? You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong. To atone for your hasty first attempt at frog breeding, which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I would feel pretty relieved to get a second chance, but that's just me. Wow. Wow. Kanaya, it's official. Jade has turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch. As the beleaguered and long-suffering leader, albeit still the leader of our party, I motion that we don't do anything she says, or anything to help the Empress, even if it overlaps with our own interests, and stop listening to Weir Harley until she snaps out of her brutal idiot coma. I second your motion. The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible. Well then, well. I would be careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I am sensitive about and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I have already threatened to kill some people today, so watch your step, mister. Groan. Sorry, Jade, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had. It's true, though I am very threatening. And this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word, and that is terrifying. Geez, even I'm nervous. And Kanaya, don't think you are safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire. We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here, she has the power to bring people back to life. Although it is my understanding that this ability is limited to a one-time only use per individual. So, you do know what sort of effect her resurrection spell will have on undead targets. No? You don't? I thought it was common knowledge. When you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die. How do you figure? I don't know. Isn't that how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me. I think you are presuming to know a lot about my nature, which is not actually true. It sounds as though you're suggesting that I have qualities similar to certain types of shadow droppers, which is not quite the case, but even if it was, there are a lot of myths about shadow dropper physiology that are commonly perpetuated by popular... I can see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you would be so kind. Oh gosh. Well, Carcat just got stabbed through the chest. Submit! Ah! John! No! Oh. And by the way, John just showed up. Oh, Carcat's dead. John, deep breath. No! Gotcha! Tackle pounce, hummingbirds everywhere. No! John, stop that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jane's doing some stuff now. Jane is definitely doing some stuff. She's bringing Carcat back to life, it seems. Shout pull. Also, there's like a salamander friend vanishing in the background too. And all these bugs are asleep now. Phew! Zap. Oh, and he vanishes out. Oh man, here I go again. Well, see ya. No, wait! And Jade is angry. Egbert! Oh, I am so mad. Grrr, grrr. Zap. Arrgh. And, well, off she goes. And the chase continues. And Jane's just still standing there like, hmm. You return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's check this last one here, which has been messed up with the stardust. So this is Rose's planet. Oh, that's right. Rose and Terezi are together, aren't they? So Terezi is right there. All right, and Terezi's eyes are fixed too, isn't it? Oh, Terezi's probably really... I mean, sorry. Rose is probably really hungover. Why does Lolar have to be so bright? Why do my eyes have to work so well? I take it you are still detoxing from your overdose of appalling harlequin nectar? Here, please, no talking. Between the phago shock and sensory overload, I cannot even deal. Do you need a turn with the pillow? Shh! I thought I got used to seeing again. At least, the meteor was always so dark. Here, though, your planet looks like screaming. And your words sound like throbbing. You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you. Lalonde, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious human soporifics? Good point. We seriously have to curtail our dependence on these respective liquids. The situation has become embarrassing for everyone. I know. Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group. Isn't that what people do? What? I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for salient protocol. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Once, when humanity was still a thing, Those like us with similar problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other. But, like, in a positive way. That sounds horrible. It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. These turtles probably won't know the difference. Can you maybe not be saying so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here. Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. How am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot, so there's that. Maybe they don't actually need us? Sure they do. I foresaw that they would, magically, not unlike a majestic wizardress. I think. At least, I'm pretty sure I did at one point. Before getting repeatedly plastered. Okay, maybe they need you, seeing as you actually have useful powers. I doubt anyone needs me, though. Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities would probably come in handy, didn't I? Probably? Yeah. Maybe. I don't even know how to use those powers fully, and whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I can bring myself to use them again. You just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself? Why don't you give that a shot? I'm sure when the time comes, accessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know. I'm too hungover to give good seering advice. You see, this is the problem. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare Rainbow Rumpus Rehab Town is now in session. Where the fuck is a gavel when you need one? So they're gonna do rehab together. Oh no, that sounds so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me in an attempt to help. Stop trying to be pals with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about our vaguely similar problems before. Now you want to be seer buddies with me because your friend stranded us on your hideous planet? Hey, my planet is nice. Well, in the shade at least. What shade? The worst thing isn't even how bright it is or the wicked elixirs wreaking havoc on my pan. It's remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious, but now it looks so nasty to me. And I can't see it as I used to see it, even if I try. My senses are all confused now. How could the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating around everywhere? Oh dear. I don't remember this stuff being here. Was it always like that and I could just smell it? No, the artifacts are new. I honestly have no idea what to make of them. What? I said I honestly have no idea what to make of them. Ah, stop! You sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, it's so bright. Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought I'd ever need them for any purpose other than looking rad? Oh, Rose has them. Glare. Oh. Stardust is making things happen. Oh my. This is not going to be good for their hangover. Oh! There's John being windy. Whoosh! John's doing windy things. Well, just gotta. So John's gonna do windy stuff to like just blow the dust out of the cartridge, right? Is that what's going on, basically? Phew! Foo! Swoop! Birch! Hi, Rose. Nice glasses. Thanks, John. I expect they will become the central accessory to my new signature look. The one that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style, ostensibly forever. Grrr. Okay. That was a nice entrance. You swept all those bothersome artifacts out of here too, it would seem. Yeah, that crap is all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away wherever I see it, but there's just so much. I couldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena. Could you? Nah, I just know that it's super gross. These are god-tier abilities you're using, I presume? Yes. I learned how to turn in wind and whoosh around about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him facing each other man to man. But he got the drop on me and put me in one of his most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through my heart. I thought for sure I was a goner, but suddenly I poofed away from his tentacly grasp like Houdini's slippery ghost. Later, I rematerialized to seize the tactical advantage. Oh yeah, then I saw you. Heh. Ahem. Oh, hey, Terezi. Nice to see you again. Again? We never met, bro. Yes, we did. Briefly, on the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut my throat for some reason, and then laughed, which was weird. But then you said it was a joke. I didn't really get the joke, but I just kind of let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. What? That's a good one, the throat-cutting joke past me said. So good. Did I also say something about smelling you die? Yeah. Yes! Been saving that one for a while. Good to know past me came through as usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent. Man, you were such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as... who? Let's not go there now. Go where? Nowhere. Suffice to say, I think you and a few other trolls are total nut jobs, no offense. I still can't believe you and Dave... actually, let's not go there either. John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events? Oh, is he in fact actually blowing out the cartridge to fix it, Rachek? Yes. Yes. I feel smart for figuring that out. I don't know. But I think it might have to do with this new power. I think it might have to do with this new power I have. What power? It's not a god tier power. It's something else. Something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing. A magic thing? That's a long story. One involving pirates. Pirates? I said it's a long story. Anyway, when I put my hand in the thing, it became all blurry. Blurry. Yes. And it kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing, and now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence. Like, I'm not fully a part of reality anymore, or bound by the rules governing it. Man, I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is, now I just randomly disappear sometimes, and I reappear somewhere else in time and space. But it's not really like normal time travel. At least, I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either paradox space already accounted for your time traveling and you were always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to, in which case you just made a bad timeline and everyone dies or something, right? Sure, but this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside all those rules. When I jump somewhere, like in the past, I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed, which makes me kinda nervous. Can you demonstrate this ability? Not really. I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best, though. If I could control it and tried to use it to my advantage, I would probably just make a huge mess of things. Yes, you would. Even so, it will be worth noting that you are able to if you're able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments? Yeah, and while you're at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived. Well, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about evil Jade. You asked me what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself and was all alone. But then it was cool. We all just walked around the land of hills and Stonehenges, or whatever it's called, and caught up a bit in the last 3 years. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it would be a good idea to try and meet up with all the new kids. But we had no idea where they were, and I still don't, except I have since determined that my teen Nana is evil too. But she's more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl, but I digress. So we were planning to make some scouting expeditions to the new planets to look for them, and everything was fine. That is until evil Jade showed up. She made you all disappear again and then came after me, but I used my windy powers to evade her, which really pissed her off. So she beat the crap out of me. But then I randomly zapped away and have been running from her ever since. I am swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's so crafty. That's good. We need you out there if we're going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative. Given the current state of the session, I would not be surprised if they are all prisoners as well. Do you think you can find them? Yes, I can try. What should I do when I find them? That is a good question. First, I guess just tell them we're here. Alright, I don't know. We'll figure something out. If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her? My mom? Yes, I mean, your kid mom, obviously. I know. Wow. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter? Wait, no, that wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was. Also, Jade is zapping into the picture now. Hi, Jade! I don't know. Just tell her whatever you think I should say. Rose, those are some really piss-poor, heartfelt messages. I'm not exactly in top form here, John. And in any case, no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff. Just promise you'll find her, okay? Okay, I'll find her. I promise. Thanks. Uh-oh, looks like the jig is up. Jade's going after John. John is gonna poof out of there. Poof, poof, poof. John, wait! And there goes Jade. Come back! I thought of something to tell her. Damn it. What did she think of? Slump bonk. Oof. Ow. Where did my velvet pillow go? Grrr. Honk. Oh, there's a Gamzee honk off in the distance somewhere. Honk. Alright, well. So we got through all three of those things. I'm just going to click to the next screen. We're at a point where I think I'm going to end it for today. So when we pick up next time, we are going to pick up here, where it looks like everyone who's on the outer rim is trying to make their way toward the center. Everything's going on. So this is where we'll pick up next time. Alright? So I'm going to wrap things up for today. Let me drop in a few links before we go. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you all are having a good weekend, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. For those of you who are new, we have Discord where people hang out and sometimes talk. I've got some social media, and also my dog Tara has her own Instagram as well, so feel free to follow her there if you want adorable puppy photos and videos and stuff like that. So thank you everyone for hanging out. We will continue on with Act 6 next Saturday at the same time, 10 a.m. Central. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, friends.